All right, here we go. Fox News alert, WNBA superstar Brittney Griner touching down on American soil. You're looking at it just hours ago. After being imprisoned in Russia for nearly a year, the trade for her freedom comes at the cost of a Russian arms dealer like no other, known as the Merchant of Death. You're looking at him now, a man guilty of conspiring to kill Americans, caught on tape actually saying it, providing aid to terrorists all around the globe. The guy had cargo jets ready to go to really play both sides of almost any civil war. Our next guest says negotiating with authoritarian regimes like Putin's could make Americans less safe. Former NBA player Enes Kanter joins us now. Born in Turkey, traveling the world, now an American citizen. Enes Kanter Freedom, I should say. And it's your reaction to Brittney Griner's release.
Thank you for having me. I mean, obviously, I'm happy that Brittney Griner is coming back home. But people need to understand we just traded a basketball player for Victor Boot, who people call the Merchant of Death. And, we just sent back pretty much a terrorist who is responsible for thousands of lives and sold illegal weapons in Africa, in Asia. And everybody knows that he's one of Russia's most notorious arms dealer. And we just traded a horrible human being for her. So I would not really exactly call it a fair trade. And we should not give back a dangerous terrorist who can actually hurt America in the long run.
Especially because if you can get this back, why wouldn't some of these ruthless regimes, Iran, North Korea, Russia, just start grabbing other people, high-profile people, and say, I'm going to hold on to him or her until I get... There's other people that we have that Russia wants.
I want to actually amplify this because, this is really important. And I just want to say, let's not forget about the Marine veteran Paul Whelan, because he's also being held in Russian custody. And he was pretty much left behind in a swap. And we left a man who pretty much protected our country in Russia, and his family has been trying to get him out of there for years. So this Marine we left behind loved his country, he served for our country, and we left him back in Russia. So it was definitely not a fair trade.
In the past, I mean, she has not been the most pro-American. In fact, in 2020, she said, I won't take the court if you're going to play the national anthem, and then question whether the national anthem should be played at all.
That's what actually, whenever we were in the locker room, whenever we discuss with my teammates about what's going on, I told them, listen, I will get your tickets to different countries out there, like Russia, like Iran, like China, so you guys can see what a dictatorship looks like. You guys should feel lucky and blessed to live in a country like America.
A lot of people are saying it's not fair. Women have to go to Russia to play basketball, that they should be equal, like U.S. men's and women's soccer, even though the men is a much more lucrative tournament. It's been around for 90 years, the women about 40, 30. They now balance out their pay. What about this story that we should balance out pay between men and women? I mean,
I know what the women are going through. I mean, they're working so hard for their whole life to get to the level they're at. They deserve to be treated way better. That's what I would say.
Right. The problem is it just has enough money in that. Just like we have the world's best lacrosse players here. They're great athletes. There's just not a lot of money in lacrosse. There's not as much money with the WNBA. The men get more. That's just the way the system works. It's not sexist.
Well, there's not, and that's why these women players trying to go out there and trying to make more money in different countries out there. And once they do, they just don't know the system that works in different dictatorships, and that's pretty much what happens. So they definitely need to be more educated about it.
Right, Enes, so I look forward to talking to you, and maybe call me up one day and saying, Brian, I just got a contract. I'm back in the league. Enes Kanter, you should be. Thanks so much. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.